Hi guys, it's Emily here, and if I seem a little tired or out of breath filming this video, it's because I am, because I just spent like 20 minutes in my room trying to film the same exact video on my phone where all of this stuff was stored, my supplies that I'm about to show you, but my phone ran out of storage even after I deleted like 7 apps, but anyway, it's fine. So I'm just going to film it on my MacBook. I tried to turn on the lamp to make the lighting a little better, and I tried to use the natural light from the snow, so we'll just see how it goes, okay? So basically, this is my rescue dog slash, depending on the temperament, hopeful service dog in training, gear slash supplies haul so far. I mean, I still need, like, if it's going to be in training, I still need the vest, I still need a food bowl, I still need a food bowl stand, I still need a food bowl container, you know what I mean? But these are just the things that I have for right now. Yeah, until it gets to be closer when I get the dog, because it's going to be in spring, hopefully, that I'm going to rescue the dog after the snow flies, because currently there's like 7 inches of snow on the ground, so there's no way I could bring home a dog in the wintertime, even though I would want to. So the first thing that I found is this book. Well, actually, my mom found it, and she brought it to my attention because she knew I was filming this video today. This is a book that I got when I was like 8, so I've been obsessed with dogs for forever, but actually I was thumbing through this because I wasn't sure if I was going to include it in the video, but I'm glad I did because it's got information on body language, it's got information on crates, it's got information on obedience, it's got information on loose leash walking, it's got information on toys and chews and whatever and like all this other stuff, and it's really easy to read because it's in like little blurbs, so if you want to go pick it up, it's called How to Speak Dog. That was a really good book. And then the next thing that I have, I usually keep this in the living room or the dining room where I am now, because as you can see, Maddie and Sully are always here. Sully is outside currently, so if you hear him, that's why, but Maddie's usually on the couch. And this is just a clicker and a treat pouch, and this treat pouch has a ton of treats in here, but this is nice because it stays open until you close it. And then this also has a second pouch where you can put poop bags in, or treats, more treats, or anything really. And then this, the clicker didn't even come on this. This was just its own separate purchase, but I just put the clicker right on here because it had one of those carabiner hook things, so I can wear this. It's got like a nice long strap that I put right over me. And I picked this up because I knew that a couple months ago that I was going to go with an owner trained rescue dog, so I knew I needed a little bit of practice, and I read up on some clicker training, and the dogs are doing really, really well. Obviously I'm not forcing them to do tasks or anything, but just like, you know, sit, stay, heel, come with me, you know, stuff like that. That's what we've been working on, and it's been going great. And then the next thing that I see is just this giant ball. And I got this ball from the grocery store a couple years ago because they have those stands when you were children where you would get balls like these. We have tons of these, but this is the one that I just found. And I figured this would be a nice ball that if I threw across the hallway, or threw outside in the backyard, that the dog could easily grab and then fetch back to me. But if it doesn't grab it, it could just nudge it back to me. We could play like soccer with it, you know what I mean? So yeah, this is one of those balls. And then, where am I going to put this so it doesn't fall? Here. No, figure it out. And then, excuse me. And then, this thing is something that I picked up recently. This next item is another ball item that I picked up because I envision this dog needing a lot of energy burning and a lot of running and a lot of fetching and whatever. So this is called a chuck it ball set thing, and I picked it up at my local pet supply / health food store kind of thing for pets. But I don't really see myself using it that much because, like, I'll use the ball because it's a decent ball, but like this thing, I even tried to chuck it like just against the wall the other day, and like it didn't even really work. Again, maybe it might be my cerebral palsy hands or, you know, my strength or whatever, but I'll definitely use the ball. But I think this thing is a waste of something. But it's okay. And then the next couple of things that I got out of this bucket is a couple more balls, and this is a soft squishy one that could be easily used for item retrieval or fetch or whatever. And a lot of this stuff has already been used by my dogs, or they don't use my own personal pets, Maddie and Sully, or they don't use it anymore, like they don't play with it ever. So most of this stuff is, like the chuck it wasn't, the chuck it wasn't theirs, and the treat pouch wasn't theirs, but this ball was theirs. And this Winnie the Pooh ball was mine, actually, but I figured I don't really care if it gets ruined, so I can use it as a dog toy or a retrieval item, you know? Because the smaller you start with, the better. And this one is just, I found this the other day, actually, and I was really excited about it because I believe it's a Kong ball that you could shove treats in or peanut butter in, but me looking at it, I don't think with my hands that I can shove a treat in here. So but it's a really sturdy, like bouncy ball like that. So I think I'm gonna just use it as a ball for fetch again or item retrieval, and you know, then see where it goes from there. And to finish off the ball collection that this amazing dog is already gonna have, I have not one, not two, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, let's see where the ball is, because I want to get all this, I want to kind of like group it into things here. Okay, perfect. Okay, sorry. I have 3 tennis balls, and these are just the regular person tennis balls that you would play tennis with. And, you know, good for item retrieval, good for fetching, good for anything. We tried to get my dogs to play with these, but they don't really play with anything. They're kind of just lazy. So I'm hoping that this dog is different, because that's one of the things I want in a dog, is to like be able to have enough energy to get me up and force me to go outside and get some fresh air, but then also to be able to spend that energy to where if I'm not feeling good or I'm having an anxiety attack or something, then we could just sit on the couch and watch a movie, you know? So I have 3 tennis balls, and then this one I think is like a softball or something, like an actual softball. And I don't know if I'm going to let the dog use this, but I have it in here for now. Maybe like if they're feeling like destructive or something, I can give them to chew on this, because this is like very hard, and they won't chew up my room or anything, you know? Because again, I don't know if I'm getting a puppy aged shelter dog or what, but you know, dogs have been through a lot who've been in the shelters, and so I just want to make the transition to my home as simple as possible. Oops. And again, these are just some plushies that I got the dog to make its crate a little more homey, or, you know, to snuggle with. I mean, this one has been ripped to shreds by my own dogs, but hey, you know, hand-me-downs when you have siblings. You know, right? So this one's cute. It's like a little lab. And then this one was a little toy too. So was this dinosaur, and it used to squeak, or it kind of still does. I'm not going to let my dog play with a squeak toy, at least for the first couple of months, because I want to see what its natural temperament is before I give them a squeak toy to drive up their prey drive. But, you know, I'll squeak these, like this one, the squeaker's dead, so you can have this little sock monkey thing to chew on. See, this is like dead to them. Makes a weird noise. Anyway. And then this one still works, but I may just end up cut the squeaker out of it and take the stuffing out and just give him a little dinosaur to play with. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe this will be a treat toy one of these days. And then I dropped it, but I also have like a teddy bear that just doesn't, that was one of my old teddy bears that it could go in its crate or something, you know, to make it a little more homey. And then I'm gonna go get my own dog, because my own dog is barking to come in, or whining. Sully, you want the squeaker, huh? Sit. Heel. Come. Sit. Go ahead. See? That purple squeaker's gone because my dog wanted it. That's funny. But you know, I mean, I could get him the toys that, you know, you put the water bottle in. There's all toys that he could have to play with. And so, the next thing, I'm trying to group these into items here. Okay. Oh. Let's see. I forgot. I had one more earth ball. Little ball that kind of squeaks. Not really. It'll be dead by the time the dog gets here, or I'll cut it again because I want to know its natural prey drive first. What? You want this ball too? Alright, fine. You don't even like balls. No, you're just gonna run. See, you run away from it because you're scared of everything. See? I don't know. You gotta know the personalities of your dogs in your house. And these next things are... No! You have that. This is for your brother. Sully is sitting here whining at the bucket of toys I have because he wants them all. But no, I already went through all these and you don't play with them. Nope. Sorry, bud. These next things are rope toys that neither of my dogs, Maddie or Sully, play with. Would you be quiet? I'm trying to film here. So this is a rope toy. Could be used for... Get out of here. Sit down. Sit. Stay. This is a rope toy. This is a rope toy. This is a longer one that could be used for like item retrieval again, or tugging open the fridge or something. You know, just all the things. And this is another little one. Get out of here. Dude, if I gave... I'm gonna bend this down and show you because this dog is being ridiculous. Sully, come here. Here, let me turn so you can see him. Sully, come. Heel. Come. Heel. Closer. See? You don't even want this, do you? No, you don't want it. You're not going to take it. You're just going to sniff it. Weirdo. Anyways, so this is a pull strap that I got from an Etsy shop for dogs. Would you be quiet? Goodness. And like this could be probably put around the fridge to tug open the fridge, or put around an item that I drop frequently, like maybe my phone or something, or, you know, something like that. And then this last one is just another rope toy that could be used for many different things. And, oh, this I found, it's like a pool dive stick, I believe, but this might be good for item retrieval, and then this also might be good for chewing if they're feeling like really destructive that day. Yeah, again, I don't know the personality of the dog I'm getting at all. I mean, I'm going to try the best to match my personality with the dog's personality, but still, you never know. So this is like very easy. You can't really break it. You can't really choke on it. So this is a very useful toy. And I might freeze this because I've heard freezing toys makes it a little easier to work with for like a teething dog. Again, I don't know the age of the dog I'm getting. I'm probably putting a time limit on 6 months. Between 6 months and probably 2 years old is the oldest I'll take, you know, just because it still has that puppy energy, you know. But again, I'll have to talk to the behavioralist at that rescue that I'm planning on going through and see what their recommendation is. Getting down to the final things, this is just a bandana that I got. The reason why it's black and white is because I'm planning on going for a male dog, but I'm not going to pigeonhole myself to that, because I already have a male and a female dog, so, you know, it doesn't really matter. It's just, and, you know, honestly, it doesn't really matter which one I fall in love with anyway, because I'm the type of person who can fall in love with any animal. So it's just more about what the behavioralist and I decide from the rescue what type of dog I get. And, you know, another reason why I don't have to really be that picky is because I want like a pit bull mix, or I want like a decent sized dog, and everyone usually wants like a puppy or, you know, some tiny little thing, but I have tiny dogs already and I kind of want like a decent sized dog, you know? So yeah, That's just where it's at. And then this last group of items is just like some bones and stuff that I have. This one is an antler that my friend Chronically Cassidy here on YouTube recommended I get for chewing, you know, or a treat or something. And then these I did steal from my own personal pets when they were done with them. Would you stop? Sit and be quiet. Be quiet. These I did steal from my own personal pets. They had like pumpkin in them and stuff, and you know, they can't really chew bone marrow, so it's like a bone that you can refill. So there was like 7 of these in my dog's bin, but I took 4, and they have like 3 left, I think. So I figured I can use these as a natural Kong. I mean, I'm still going to be buying a Kong, but I can use these as a natural Kong that you can put stuff in, because, you know, with my hands, it seems to be bigger that I can stuff it into. Hey, get up. No, leave it. He just took a toy off the chair. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. No. So these are something natural that I can fill independently, and, you know, if it's still in the training process for, hey, get down, leave it. If it's still in the training process to where I can't take it out in public just yet, whether the temperament isn't right or it doesn't know enough tasks yet, because in order for the dog to be in training and to be able to take it out in public in Connecticut, and I know this for a fact because I talked to a personal dog trainer, the dog needs to, who specializes in service dogs for people, the dog needs to know at least 2 tasks that can mitigate your disability. That's why I keep repeating item retrieval, because that's a big thing for me. I drop things like a lot. I've dropped like 7 things in this video that I need to pick up after I'm done filming. Hush. And, you know, I need to pick it up. So if I could teach a dog to pick it up, great. You know, I also have anxiety and OCD and depression and all this other mental issues like that. So if I could teach the dog to do deep pressure therapy, if I could teach the dog to do panic attack disruption, stuff like that, you know. So I have something to where the disability would be visible because I have a wheelchair and a walker, as you can see behind me, and cerebral palsy. So yeah, but then I also have something that wouldn't quite be so visible, which is anxiety and some mental issues. Leave it. No. Leave it. So yeah, let me finish this up because my dog is getting restless and it wants to steal all of his brothers or sisters' new toys and stuff. And then this thing, last but not least, is a thing that I got for like a photo prop. This is actually, I got it when I graduated high school, but my dog, Sully, took it from me and chewed it. But this would just be a little photo prop that says, hey, I learned a new command. I can sit, you know, or I can pick up my mom's cell phone that she dropped, or you know what I mean? So that's that cute little photo prop thing. And I'm not sure if I showed this already, but this is a collapsible bowl that I got. And then this is the leash that I got to pick up the dog with the first day. Now, just the basics to be able to bring the dog home. I have an Amazon list of the basics that I would want to bring the dog home, a wish list. I mean, if you guys want to message me for the list link, but I'm not going to post it because it has my address on it, so that's not a good idea. but but it's not for people to buy me anything. I mean, they could buy me stuff if they want to, but it's more for me just to make a list and then like buy things as I go along. I mean, it's already December 11th and I have all of this stuff, and I'm not planning on getting the dog at least until April 14th, 2018, you know what I mean? So I have a couple more months to be prepared, but with OCD you can never be too prepared, So yeah. So that is my haul. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope maybe you took something out of it that you might want to get for your dog or your service dog prospect or even your rescue pet, you know what I mean? And if there's anything that I'm missing that you think I would need for a bigger dog, message me, and please let me know, and I will message you back with my Amazon list, and I will show you like what I have on there too. And then, but if after that, if there's anything else I need, please let me know, because I'm literally trying to be as prepared as possible to bring this dog home, so we don't have to worry about running to Petco and getting supplies. We can just go there, get his name engraved on something that says my name, my information, my number, and then we could get whatever food he comes home on, whether it's like, some dry food or some wet food or something, depending on allergies, because I know my personal pets have allergies. And, yeah, so that is the end of the video, and I hope you all enjoyed, and I can't wait to share this journey with you of me getting a dog of my own, and hopefully, depending on the temperament, turning it into a service dog in training. But even if it can't go out in public with me because of like either anxieties it has in itself or behavior, if I can teach it to pick stuff up that I drop at home and to do all of those like deep pressure therapy and panic attack disruptions at home, like I don't need to go out in public, because half the time my anxiety is too bad for me to go out in public. And I'm not really one to travel out in public by myself. Leave it. So yeah, either way I'm keeping the dog, and either way, either it's going to be a really well-trained, spoiled pet with all of the stuff that I have, or it's going to be a really kick-butt, like, service dog in training, or it could be a really kick-butt at-home service dog, Either one. I'm going to love the pet the same. I'm going to treat it the same. I'm going to give it the love that it deserves, that it didn't get the first time. That's why it's at the shelter. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I can't wait to share this journey with you. I'm super excited, and yeah, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!